Navika madam, your mic is off.
Yes, sir. Very welcome, everyone. Good afternoon, all. Today is the second day of this 3 days national webinar organized by the Department of Anthropology in association with IQAC Arya Vidyapit College. We are fortunate enough that we have renowned personalities and contributors to the field of anthropology as resource persons among us, like Dr. S.B. Ota, Professor Kishore Kumar Basa, and Mr. Warel Kumar Bain. I, on behalf of the organizing committee, offer warm welcome to all of you, sir. The speaker of the first session is renowned archaeologist Dr. S.B. Ota. I here take the opportunity to introduce such a renowned archaeologist of international repute now. Dr. S.B. Ota is the former Joint Director General of Archaeological Survey of India, New Delhi. He has also served as Director in charge of Indira Gandhi Rashtriya Manav Sangrahalaya, Bhopal. Dr. Ota is the recipient of Young Scientist Award from Indian Science Congress Association in 1987, awarded Charles Wallace Indian Trust Fellowship in 1995, and was a short-term visiting fellow by Japan Foundation in 2006. He was the first director of National Mission on Monuments and Antiquities launched by Ministry of Culture, Government of India under the aegis of Archaeological Survey of India. During his career, a part of Archaeological Survey of India has undertaken large number of archaeological investigation in different areas of the country. Some of the main projects include salvage archaeological investigations of the submergence area of Narmada Valley Dam projects in Madhya Pradesh and prehistoric investigation in high altitude Ladakh, Himalayas, and Andaman Islands, etc. He has a number of national and international publications on various subjects of archaeology, including archaeological heritage management. His field of interest includes prehistory, field archaeology, salvage archaeology, documentation, archaeological heritage management, structural conservation, etc. Presently, Dr. Ota is working on two major projects in prehistory. One is the geoarchaeological investigations of Acheulean sites at Tikoda and Damdangri district region, Madhya Pradesh, and other one is the understanding early human occupations in high altitude Ladakh Himalayas. He has been awarded the Tagar National Fellowship in 2019 to continue his research on prehistory of Ladakh. We are feeling proud to welcome such an excellent, brilliant personality to this session. The topic of today's lecture by Dr. S.B. Ota is a journey into deep human history investigation of Acheulean sites in central India. May I now request Dr. S.B. Ota, sir, to start your session, please. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. I'm extremely thankful to the organizers of Arya Vidyapit College for inviting me to this webinar seminar. And as some of you must be knowing, I had a background up to undergraduation in anthropology, then I switched over to archaeology. Now, yesterday, may I request some of our participants, their mics are still on. Pipasa Das. Please switch off. Yeah. Yesterday, we had a wonderful discussion, and that's on holistic approach, how the different branches of anthropology can have a very good interaction among each other so that we can really progress. But when, as an archaeologist, when I think my perception of archaeological anthropology is slightly different. Sometimes I, standing outside the anthropological arena, I feel that archaeological anthropology, it's somewhat neglected, ignored. within anthropology. I do not know why. When I go back to the history of prehistory studies in our country, all of us will know that it was initiated not by an archaeologist. It was initiated by anthropologists. Those days in 40s, N.K. Bose and Dharini said, it was the first excavation, prehistoric excavation in Kuliana. And today, there is no excavations by the anthropologists. It has gone to the hands of the archaeologists. Why? We'll have to think. And yesterday we had a very good discussion how we should interact between the branches. In that context, I remember once I was invited to deliver a lecture on aesthetics in prehistoric art by the architecture department of IIT Kharagpur. Now this, why they invited me? Because aesthetics is one of the subjects in architecture, but they wanted to know how the different disciplines, they perceive the aesthetics. That's the beauty of the research. Likewise, I've never heard that Anthropological Survey of India or any of the anthropology department in our country, they absorb the archaeologist. The other way around, when you come down to the Archaeological Survey of India, we do give a job to the anthropologists. There lies the difference. Because nearly 40, 50 years back, we realized that leaving aside the anthropology, we cannot simply survive. We cannot do our research in Greece. Now, with these words, I'll just go back to my presentation and can you see my presentation now?
No, sir. Not yet.
Okay. Can you see now? No.
No, sir.
Just hold on. Can you see it?
Not yet, sir. You go to present now and then
Present, okay.
present now. Then go to the you will
window.
Then you will see as small screen. Then you touch it. Then click the share.
The share will come afterwards. I will go to the window.
Windows. You
yeah.
go to the full screen.
Okay. Oh, I got. Okay.
Full screen, and then you will. It is coming.
Okay. Sorry for the delay.
I think. Yeah. Oh, it's okay,
You got it?
sir.
You got it?
No. I mean,